Namaskaram everyone. Good morning. Let's start with invocation. Please remove your specs. Can you remove your specs, Nareshji? Pinaji? Hold Brahma Mudra, which is right palm over the left palm, loosely placed in the middle of your lap. And you can repeat after me. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amratangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. And slowly open your eyes. Welcome to the day 5, the Kailash Sadhana, the 12-day inner ascent program. We are preparing for once in a lifetime pilgrimage. How's it going so far? Can you write in the chat? How's it going? You can write in one word. That's fine. Good, very good, great. It's going good. Enchanting. All right. How many of you did your sadhana yesterday? Type me in the chat if you have done your sadhana yesterday. Vinuta ji has done. Neeraj ji, Isha ji, Bhavani ji, Medha ji has done half. That's a good progress, Medha ji. From nothing to half. I know your struggle. Anuradha ji has done. Except Simha Kiriyarago ji has done. Okay. Naresh ji has done. Parinita ji has done. Meet has done. Shweta has done. Medha ji has done. Brisk walking only 13k steps. I think that is good. 13k steps is not bad. That's good. Prabha ji, Dr. Rajesh ji. Today morning, Rakesh ji have done. Wonderful. All right. Great. Can I request everyone to please turn on their videos? Those who have not turned on their video, please make sure that you have turned on your video. Today, we are going to learn a powerful new chant. So we have completed Nirvana Shatakam yesterday. We are going to learn a new chant. But before I get into that, I wanted to share something and also make you do an experiment. So let us do one thing. Let us do the experiment first and then we'll discuss about it for a while. Okay. So are you ready for an interesting experiment? Type yes in the chat if you're ready for an interesting experiment. So in this video, whatever is suggested, you just follow along, okay? I'll guide you in between, but it's straightforward.
Do these claims sound familiar? Sanskrit is the best language for programming. NASA does research on Sanskrit. Sanskrit grammar is extremely scientific. Did you ever wonder if these claims are actually true or just false claims of fanatics? I wonder too. But don't take someone's word for it. Don't trust the WhatsApp forwards. Try this simple experiment to realize the impact of Sanskrit for yourself. Before we get into the topic, I'd like to thank you for your interest in Sanskrit exploration. Please consider subscribing to this channel for many more interesting facts from the world of Sanskrit literature. Let's try this simple experiment. Place your right index and middle fingers at the pit of your throat. Now utter the sound ka.
Shall we try this along with this? Just put your two fingers at this place and just try to utter the sound ka.
Try it a couple of times. Notice where the sound comes from. Ka. Ka. Can you feel a vibration happening at the pit of your throat? Now place your fingers in front of your lips. Say pa. Again, try it a couple of times. Pa. Now do you see that the sound comes from the junction of the lips? Pa.
So when you put your hands on your lips and you utter the sound pa, do you notice from where the sound is coming? Are you noticing?
Now go ahead and say cha. Where's the sound coming from now? Focus at the place where the surface of your tongue meets the roof of the mouth. Cha. Now utter ta. You should notice that the tip of
You try cha. Try doing the cha. See how your tongue is behaving and from where this is coming. How your tongue is touching your palate and from where the sound is coming.
the tongue is hitting against the roof of your mouth. Ta. Now say ta.
Ta for ta. Do it for ta as well. Ta. Ta. Those who know Hindi and Sanskrit, it might be easier for them. Now do it for ta. Ta. Like in tarboos, ta. From where the sound is coming, ta. See how where your tongue is and see the diagram if it is coming from that place. Type yes or no in the chat if you are able to get the hang of this, what we are trying to convey here. Are you able to understand what we are trying to do here? Yes? Ta.
For this sound, the tip of the tongue hits against the back of the teeth. Ta. Now say these sounds one after other. Try for
Did you notice this? When you say the word ta, your tongue is touching your teeth. Can you try this? Ta.
focusing on where the sounds emerge from. Say ka, cha, ta, ta and pa in that order.
Now do this. Ka, cha, ta, ta, pa. And notice from where the sounds are coming. Can you see this? It is flowing in the sequence as shown in the diagram.
Once again, ka, cha, ta, ta, pa. Do you notice that these sounds are slowly traveling from the pit of your throat to the tip of your lips? The story is not done yet. Now say ka again. Ka. This time say kha. Then ga.
Do it along with the video.
Gha and nga. Do you see that all these sounds emerge from the same place, the pit of your throat? You can rewind the video and try the same exercise again. The next set. Now say cha, then cha, ja, jha and nya. All these sounds are coming from the same place again.
Can you try this? Cha, cha, ja, jha, nya. Notice it comes from the same region of the throat.
The junction between the surface.
Anybody is not able to get this point? Just can we type in the chat if anybody is struggling with this? Cha, cha, ja, jha, nya.
Surface of your tongue and the roof of your mouth, called the palate. Say ta, tha, da, dh, na. The next group, th, th, the, dh, na. Now you
Try to do it.
get the idea. The last one, p, p, b, bh, ma.
P, P, B, bh, m. P, P, B, bh, m. It is all the sounds are emerging near your lip region. Yes.
If you look at it closely, the sounds progressed slowly from the pit of the throat, covering different types of sounds that could be produced there. Then with churro, it slowly moved outward and kept going out further with t, th, and p respectively.
Did you notice this? That the entire spectrum is covered. That is why yesterday in Sadhguru's video, he mentioned that the range of sounds in Sanskrit is way higher than any other language.
This is exactly the order in which Sanskrit grammar arranges its consonants. Many Indian languages also borrow from this scheme of organization. When children learn this alphabet with repeated chant of just the sounds of the alphabet, they are exercising different areas of the mouth in that specific order. This is not even the tip of the iceberg. Sanskrit language and its grammar go on into a really mind-boggling detail into the nuances of human anatomy. And the language is structured in such a way that it doesn't just remain as a means of communication, but transforms itself into a key to explore one's inner self and reach divinity within. And this is one of the many reasons why Sanskrit is also called the language of gods. To explore a wide variety of topics from Sanskrit literature, consider subscribing to this channel. Do not forget to like and share the video with your friends. See you in the next video. Namaskaram.
Interesting experiment. How was it? So instead of me praising songs about how amazing Sanskrit is, now we can actually have a glimpse of how intentional this language is. It's not a random language because most of the languages they evolve over a period of time. But this Sanskrit specifically is intentionally designed sound system. Can you notice this? Am I audible? Is my audio video okay? Okay. All right. So that is why when we are doing the chanting in Sanskrit, it is not just about the meaning, but about the sound, the geometry of the sound, the scientificness of the sound, and the impact it has on the system. So as we have seen in the video, it is not even the tip of the iceberg. There is much more science and how it impacts the system, which we will look at it someday later. So today we are going to do the 3 cycles of Nirvana Shatakam because we have learned the entire chant. We'll do the 3 cycles with the beats and then we will learn the powerful Mahamrutyunjay mantra. Okay. Is my voice breaking for everyone? I think there is some issue at my end. Just give me 10 seconds. I think it should be okay now. I have changed the internet. Is it okay now? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So today we are going to learn Mahamrutyunjay mantra. And it's a very, very powerful chant. A very powerful chant. A very intense chant. An intense mantra. Very potent in terms of its impact and what it can do to you. But for that, it is very important that we are in an utmost balanced state. Why do I say that? Because when you are activating your energies in a certain way, when you want to pitch up your inner experience, if you don't have inner balance, then you won't be able to hold it properly. So it is just like if you want to drive the car at 120 km per hour speed, you need balance. If you're all over the place and if you try to pitch up your accelerator, then you will be all over the place, right? So when we are learning this powerful mantras, it is very, very important that we work on establishing our inner balance. That is why the yogic practices that were taught, they are very important so that you are utterly balanced, stable within. And then on that foundation, we can erect a huge building. If this foundation is not strong and if you try to construct a huge building, it will come down, right? Something which is powerful needs to be handled in a certain way. So, very important that at least you start practicing 15-20 minutes of Nadi Shuddhi, Nada Yoga. So that creates a balance, a foundation of balance. And then when we do certain intense processes, when we come for the Kailash, it will become a beautiful journey for you instead of overwhelming. It can be overwhelming as well if you don't have the right foundation. Okay. So please make sure that you do your yogic practices, especially the Nadi Shuddhi, Nada Yoga, Sima Kriyas for your lungs. Also, Yoga Namaskar, all the practices that we have suggested you, which we have taught you, we have designed keeping all these things in mind. So these are not random practices that we have suggested out of blue. There's a lot of intention and reason behind it. So make sure that you do it. Okay. All right. So let me ask Achinta to please take over the class. Give me a second. Can you please turn on your video?
Namaskaram. Am I audible? Okay. So we finished the whole Nirvana Shatakam yesterday. We were also looking at the beat, right, yesterday. So I don't know if I confused you all by saying about the beat, but just to keep it very, very simple, we have to just clap twice. So naturally, when you do Manobuddhi, you will naturally end up doing it in that beat. Manobuddhya hankar chittani nam. And we can keep the beat on our lap. Since I cannot show it, I'm making sure to clap and it's audible for you. But when you do it, you can definitely do it on your lap, okay? Maybe we'll just try one line, the first line with the beat. Then I'll ask a few of you to try it so that we get more clear with this, okay? I hope it's very simple. It's not very hard, right? Naturally, you will get this beat when you do Nirvana Shataka. So just keep it two beats, okay? Let's just try it. Just the first and maybe the second line. And then I'll ask few of you to unmute and we will try it so we get it more clearly. Ready? मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे. Okay, let's do one thing. Can I ask Ayushi Akka to please unmute? We will try it once, Akka. Everyone else can also try with your mics muted. मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे. Akka, try it once more without me. न च घ्राणनेत्रे. That's okay. So many things to worry about. You're asking me to beat, you're asking me to remember the words. No worries.
I remember, I think I got conscious.
No worries. Thank you, Akka. Can I have Raghu Anna to please unmute? Let's try it once, Raghu Anna. मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च शूद्रदिक्ते न च ज्ञाननेत्रे. Try it once, Anna, by yourself.
मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न न श्रोत्रो न जिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे.
Awesome. Thank you, Anna. You can mute your mic. So is this sort of clear now? Like, are you getting a hold of it? I hope it's not very hard. Yes? Okay. So those of you who have kept your videos off, if you can keep it on if it's possible, I'll be able to see you also clearly when you do the beat especially. Okay. So now since we know the whole Nirvana Shatakam, let's try 3 cycles of the Nirvana Shatakam. Don't worry, I'll present the words for you, so you don't have to worry about that. And try doing this 2 beat. Okay, so just try going with the beat. It will be very natural and easy. Do it on your lap. Yes? Okay. You can all keep your back straight. मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न च प्राणसंहो न वै पञ्चवायु न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोश न वा पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ न मे वै मदो नैवमात्सर्यभावः न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्षः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मृत्युः न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोजं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न मे मृत्युशङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्मः न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्यः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं ज्ञानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो विभुत्वा च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां न च सङ्गतं नैव मुक्तिर्न मेयः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमेर्न तेजो न वायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न च प्राणसंयो न वै पञ्चवायु न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोश न वा पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ मे वै मदो नैवमात्सर्यभावः न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्षः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूप नन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न मे मृत्युशङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्मः न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्यः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूप विभुत्वा च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां न चासङ्गतं नैव मुक्तिर्न मेयः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमे न तेजो न वायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायु न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोश न वा पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायु चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न मे द्वेषरागौ न मे लोभमोहौ न मे वै मदो नैवमात्सर्यभावः न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्षः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपा शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपा शिवोऽहं न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मृत्युं न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोजं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं न मे मृत्युशङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्मः न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्यः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो विभुत्वा च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां न चासङ्गतं नैव बुद्धिर्न मेयः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं. You can all keep your palms facing upward and just sit silently with your eyes closed for 3 minutes. You can remove your spectacles and close your eyes and sit in stillness. Rodi, please open your eyes. So, learning the Nirvana Shatakam for the last 3 days, and today doing the whole Nirvana Shatakam, 3 cycles. How has your experience been? If you wish to, you can type it on the chat box. Amazing. So Neeraj Kala Anna says amazing. Prabhaka, very divine. Sunitaka, blissful. Divine feeling. Region, okay. Blissful. Healing. If any of you are not able to text your experience, if you wish to unmute and say it, any of you wish to unmute and share your experience to the class, you can do so. Maybe you could just raise your hand in case I need to ask you to unmute. Yes, Medaka.
I feel very sleepy.
Is
Yeah.
it? You feel
Those
sleepy doing the chat?
matlab, during the chant and after I finish the chant, I feel as if I have like had a dose of diazepam or something. I feel during the chant also I feel like closing my eyes and being quiet rather than repeating the chant.
Is
Uh,
it?
yes, and the first time we did the whole chant,
Mm-hmm.
I dozed off for an hour or so.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know, but it was like that.
That's okay. That's your experience. Maybe you could to feel intensified while doing the chant, you could try doing it with the audio because the audio has the drums
Hmm.
and it goes in a certain pace, right?
Yeah.
So it might keep you a little more.
When I'm doing it with the Isha chants,
Mhm.
I repeat it with the Isha chants. That
Mm.
time it's okay. But
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
it.
I really wish I could get a drum for you, and really, that's my thing too. But definitely, you can try it with the audio if you feel that's more vibrant for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Akka.
Also, just wanted to point one thing. Sorry to interrupt your class, Achinta,
No
because
worries.
Medaji shared that she feels very sleepy. So this is a very common thing that we notice whenever when we are starting our meditative spiritual journey. So what happens? Our entire life we have been living in a lot of known unknown pressures, stress, which we're not even aware. Many various sort of tensions which are there within us, within our psyche. So whenever something like this, when we start, then you relax on a very deeper level. So that also can be reason, and definitely it can be a reason that you are sleeping late and we waking up early, so you're sleeping in the class. That is still a possibility, but my intuition is that when we do all of these things, it brings a deep sense of relaxation. And because we are not yet used to uh, be aware while relaxed, we naturally feel sleepy. So it's good, but we have to maintain awareness, as Achinta was saying. We have to maintain that vibrancy and aliveness. Sadhguru says meditation is the art of being relaxed and the intense at the same time. So if we tell you to be intense, we will become tensed. When we tell you that become intense, then there will be tension. And if we tell you to relax, you will be just lax. But the art of meditation is that you are totally relaxed but fully intense. So that's the fine balance that we need to find. So slowly that will come, and it is a good sign only if you're feeling relaxed or sleepy. But don't sleep. Try to
Yeah.
chant along, and when you do with the beats and everything, it will get better.
Thank you.
Yes, Akka. Just hold on. Yes. Yes, Akka, you can unmute, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Akka, you're audible.
Uh, when I'm trying to remember the words, I am not able to still. I've written it down, so I keep reading that.
Okay.
Another thing is, just now she said that she feels sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Tried chanting this in various times of the day.
Okay.
It is not sleepy, but it puts me in a trance, and that becomes difficult to say the words.
Okay. Okay.
So, because how Yash Anna said, uh,
Mm-hmm.
maybe in the morning you are awake,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe you are sleeping, but I've tried this many times in
Mm-hmm.
different times of the day, and this, by the time I come to the second para, I feel my tongues are becoming difficult to say. It puts in a
Okay.
trance. This is what I found out. So now I've started, at least in my mind, it should be keep on coming. So
Wonderful.
that's what
Okay.
I'm doing. But still,
That's
I
wonderful.
remember fully.
You
Um,
will, you will anyway, the words will get very easy for you in just maybe a couple of days you'll be good because you'll start doing it in a regular basis. Then like how any other song just sits in our head, right? We don't have to worry about the words. It's just like the practice we need initial stage. Then you'll get comfortable with the words.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Again, I wanted to. I'm sorry, Achinta. Whenever it's sharing, I'll
No,
just.
no, no, not at all. Please.
Uh, she will say, "Oh, why are you interrupting in my class? Am I interrupting in your class?"
No, no, please.
Okay, so just wanted to comment on this. Isha ji mentioned regarding the remembering the words. Achinta has already covered that. When once you practice, you will remember the words. It is just a matter of practice, practice, practice. But regarding the trance thing, so you have to be very conscious. You do not allow yourself to just go off. So people think that it is a very spiritual thing to do that, but no, have your consciousness fully intact, right? So when you want to put yourself into something, you should be able to, and if when you want to go off, you can also go off. That is consciousness, not that, even if you want to chant, you are just going somewhere else. Then what is the difference between a drug and a chant? You take a drug, you don't have a say, you can go off. And similarly, if you are chanting and if you go off and you say, though, I'm becoming very spiritual, I don't think that is becoming spiritual. Okay. So and with chant it is very easy because you still have the power. The drug is chemical, this is not a chemical, right? So when you are chanting, you have to create that intention that I want to be with the chant and let the entire world vanish. What is a trance? Trance is like you are somewhere else, the world is not there in your experience, so it is good. But when you are chanting, the world should not be there, you should not be there, but chant should be there. So create an intention before chanting. You say that, I'll stick to the chant, doesn't matter what. All right. So try this and maybe we can discuss it privately.
Just two more of them asking to share your experience. Sureshana, you can unmute and tell us.
Achinta, there is a confusion in the third verse, second
Okay.
line. See, in
Okay.
all PDF that I saw, it is Madonev Menev Masarya Bhava. Whereas in
Okay.
your, it is Name Madho Neva Masarya
Correct.
Bhava. Why there is
Correct.
that? Yeah,
So even when we learned it, we had this query with our teacher. But and then they also had a discussion with few of the Sanskritam scholars that they know, and they came up saying this is right in terms of the meaning. It's not distorting, and I think in terms
correct.
of grammar also, they felt this is more placed in a well way because we don't know. We have many versions now. Like everything has become story. We don't know what it was originally. So with the scholar support, we came up with this line as the conclusion because we felt grammatically and even in terms of the meaning, it's not distorting anything majorly. So
Okay,
yeah,
got it. Thank you. Thank you.
thank you, Anna. Bhavani Akka?
As I know the chanting, I was completely involved in the beating and the chanting. The whole body, I am feeling the vibration. Still, I'm having that. but even the heartbeat is fast. Now I couldn't relax. What to do?
Um, Maybe if you feel that way, maybe you can use the stillness to sit, to just ease out like how we did today. Right after the chanting, you can sit with your eyes closed and just sit with the vibration for a few
Yeah, we
minutes to
did
just.
that. We did that. But still, that full vibration, I am feeling it and feeling little restless
Is it?
because this is new. This kind of this
Right,
vibration is new,
right.
um, but
Maybe,
not giving the relaxing feeling. No, but
okay,
little like restlessness.
okay, okay. Yes, Shana, you have a say for this.
Yes. I always have to say something. Yes. So, okay. So for this is something that we need to understand that for everyone it will be different, because everyone is made differently in terms of your experience, in terms of your body, in terms of your past. So how a particular process will impact you will be very different from person to person. Somebody might feel very relaxed, somebody might feel agitated. So it is not as if which one is correct. Everybody has its own thing. So in spirituality and meditation, you never compare experiences. First thing that, okay, this person is crying, this person is laughing, I'm not feeling anything. So is it not happening to me? Is meditation is not happening to me? Is chanting is not happening to me? It is not like that. First thing. Second thing regarding Bhavani ji, your concern that I'm feeling a bit restless. So that is what I shared even before the class, that when you do any powerful process, it activates your energy in a certain way. And if you are not used to that, if you don't have the solid foundation, then it will be a bit unusual for you. So you might say that, okay, I'm feeling restless, I'm feeling a bit more sort of anxious, but it is not like that. It is just the energy is pitched up. Right now we live a very tepid life. Come on, let's be honest. We live a
When
very
I do
tepid life.
Nada yoga, the same thing happens.
So that's what the sound, it hits you, it hits your energy system in a certain way, and it activates your energy in a certain way. And because our entire life we have been living a very lukewarm kind of a life, and when something intense happens, the system is not prepared. So that is why Sadhguru also focuses and emphasizes a lot on sadhana, that before any big experiences happen, if you don't have the solid foundation of the body, mind, and energy, then those big experiences will trouble you. And this chanting is like still it's the basic steps. If you go for more intense processes, it is explosion of energy. So you pitch up your practices. That is my suggestion to you. Pitch up your practices, 3 cycles of Yoga Namaskar or 11 cycles of Yoga Namaskars, 15-20 minutes of Nadi Shuddhi thrice a day, Nada Yoga twice a day. These are the balancing practices. So what will happen, these practices will activate your energy and also balance it at the same time. Okay, activation of the energy and the balance of the energy, both are important. And if you feel very restless or if you feel very uncomfortable, if it is happening like that, you stop the chant. So anybody is facing any difficulties, you either message me personally. Everybody has the number, you can take it from the group. You message me personally if something unusual is happening, so you stop the chant if that is the case. But if it is just like for 10-15 minutes and you're feeling better, it should progress. If you're not feeling better, if it is getting uncomfortable, immediately contact me. Okay, so if it is happening that way, stop the chant. If it is not, then pitch up your sadhana, pitch up your practices, and then you do 1 cycle of Nirvana Shatakam instead of 3. Okay, is it okay? Do you want to ask anything? You can unmute and ask, it's fine. It's important, this is important, so you can unmute and ask.
So for today, what can I do? Because still I'm feeling like that.
So what I can suggest is you don't do the Mahamrutyunjay mantra also, because again that is a powerful chant. You just
Okay.
you turn off your video, take deep breaths and do Nadi Shuddhi. So you don't switch off. We still have like 20-30 minutes. You do keep doing Nadi Shuddhi for 20 minutes, and after the session you just call me. Namaskar.
Okay. So shall we move on to the next mantra? That's Mahamrityunjaya mantra. Like we did for Nirvana Shatakam, we'll first look at the meaning, then we look at the pronunciation and then the tune. Let me just share it with you. Let's first look at the meaning. How Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityo Vrukshya Mamritat. So, Aum, as we all know, is the primordial sound, the universal vibration. Trayambaka refers to Shiva, the one with three eyes. Yajamahe, we worship or we adore or we evoke. Sugandhim means the fragrant one, whose presence is uplifting and purifying. Pushtivardhanam, the one who nourishes and strengthens all being. Urvarukam. Urvarukam refers to cucumber or the wine fruit. So this whole line, Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityo Mukshiya Mamrita, is referred as in a metaphorical way. So like a cucumber, Bandhana from bondage or attachment, Mrityo and from the death or from the fear of death, Mukshiya, may I be liberated, Mamritat, not from immortality. So we worship the three-eyed one, Shiva, the one who's fragrant and nourishes all. Just like a ripe cucumber ineffortlessly released from the stem, may I be freed from the bondage of death and suffering, but not from immortality. Shall we start looking at the pronunciation for this? Okay. If you can just give me a few seconds, I'll share the lines for you. Do you see it on my screen? Yes. Okay. Let me also present the Sanskritam one for you here. Can I ask Sunita Akka to please unmute? We'll look at the first line's pronunciation. How
Am
Trayambakam
Trayambakam
Yajamahe
Yajamahe
Sugandhim
Sugandhim
Pushti
Pushti
Vardhanam.
Vardhanam.
Aum
Am
Trayambakam
Trayambakam
Yajamahe
Yajamahe
Sugandhim.
Sugandhim.
So when you say Sugandhim, like Akash is doing, the dhi sound comes from the chest. Sugandhim
Sugandhim
Pushtivardhanam.
Pushtivardhanam.
Once more, dha from vardhanam is also from the chest. Pushtivardhanam.
Pushtivardhanam.
Aum Trayambakam Yajamahe
Am Trayambakam Yajamahe
Sugandhim
Sugandhim
Pushtivardhanam.
Pushtivardhanam.
It's half of tra. So tra. So the tra sound and the ya sound comes together to make tra. And yeah, tra. Okay. Trayambakam. It is half. Yes, it's half. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe
Am Trayambakam Yajamahe
Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam.
Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam.
Yeah. Sorry, Ajayana, I don't understand what you're saying.
Instead of trayambakam, not tra full, trayambakam, trayambakam. Oh,
Trimbakam. Like
trayambakam. But a
Trimbakam.
tra will not be full, it appears to me. It
Oh,
will be trayambakam.
you mean like Trimbakam?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Appreciate.
Because okay. The Sanskritam script that I looked at, it said Triya. So Tra and Ya, Trimbakam. So if you feel Trimbakam, I could just check on that and get back to you by tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
I'll just refer to it once and come. Okay. Uh, can I have Shweta Akka to please unmute? Yes.
Right. Namaskar.
Yes, Akka. We look at the next line. Let me just present it here for you. Yes. Urvarukha,
Varukha,
Urvarukha,
Varukha,
Vandanam,
Bandhanam,
Vandanan,
Bandhanam,
Nan. So Nan, it ends with the in
Nan,
again. Yes. Urvarukamiva,
Urvarukhameva,
Vandanam,
Bandhanan,
Urvarukamiva, Vandanam,
Varukhameva, Bandhanan,
Mrityor,
Mrityor,
Mukshiya,
Mokshi,
Mukshiya,
Mokshiya,
Mamritat,
Mamritat,
Mrityor,
Mrityor,
Mukshiya,
Mokshiya,
Mamritat.
Mamritat,
Instead of Mokshiya, keep it Mukshiya. Mukshiya.
Mokshir,
Yes.
Mokshir,
Yes.
Kshir.
Mrityor Mukshiya
Mrityor Mokshiya
Mamritat.
Mamritat
Urvarukamiva
Varukhameva
Bandhanan
Bandhanan
Mrityor Mukshiya
Mrityor Mokshiya
Mamritat.
Mamritat.
Thank you, Akka. I hope the words are clear. Many of you might be already familiar with this, so it may not be as hard as Manavati. So we'll move on to the tune. I'll just yes. Can I have Panchalana to please unmute? We look at the tune. Om. त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे
सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे
सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे
सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
Let's try the whole line, Anna. You can repeat. त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
Once more. त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
Thank you, Anna. You can unmute your mic. Can I have Neeraj Anna to please unmute? We look at the next line's tune. Urvarukamiva
उर्वारुकमेव
Bandhanan
बन्धनान्
Urvarukamiva Bandhanan
उर्वारुकमेव बन्धनान्
Urvarukamiva Bandhanan
उर्वारुकमेव बन्धनान्
Mrityormukshiya
मृत्योर्मुक्षीय
Mamritat
मामृतात्
Urvarukamiva Bandhanan
उर्वारुकमेव बन्धनान्
Mrityormukshiya Mamritat
मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्
Mrityor. So when you say the tune, you can slightly elongate the tune there. Mrityormukshiya Mamritat.
मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्
Since the second line, it feels like it's very compact because the words just fall right after each other in the tune. So we got to hold it crisp there. Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mukshiyamamritat.
उर्वारुकमेव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृतात्
Yes, it's perfect. Just after bandhanan, don't elongate the na too much, but mrityo starts immediately. Bandhanan mrityo.
उर्वारुकमेव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृतात्
Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityo mukshiyamamritat.
उर्वारुकमेव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृतात्
Thank you, Anna. You can mute your mic. I'm sure the words and the tune must be very simple because you would have heard it so many times by now. So we'll make sure to go with this tune that we're learning now, just for us to do it together. just for us for this Kailash Yatra. Let's keep it this tune. Let's all try this together. You can keep your palms facing upwards. We'll do it a couple of times. You can all do it with me with your mics on mute. त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्
ॐ
ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् 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 So anyone has any questions regarding the pronunciation or the tune?
Akka, is this Urvarikam or Urvarikam? Like a small.
Urvarukamiva bandhanan. Urvarukamiva bandhanan.
So Urvarukam.
Urvaruka. Yes. Have I clarified your question?
Who is elongated?
Sorry?
Who is elongated or
Yes,
it's just
it's not
Urva?
Urva, it's Urva. Urva.
Urva.
Yes.
Okay.
Raghu Anna, sorry.
Yep.
Yes,
Uh,
tell me, Anna.
Generally, it is known as Om, but when you split and write only A, U, Ma will come.
Right,
But you are distinctly teaching it as Om. So, what
right.
is there any specific reason for that? And is it wrong if we pronounce it as Om?
It's not wrong if you pronounce it as Om. I know many places you would have heard Om, but as Sadhguru says, Om is the Bija mantra, the source. So, that's how we have always done it. Even in your I don't know, in your yogic practices, you must be doing chanting, right? Like with
I just
Nadi
do the
Shuddhi.
yeah. I
Yeah.
just do the Om chanting. No
Oh,
yogic practices.
okay, okay. Yes, Ashana, you have something to say?
Yes. So, regarding this Am and Om, one thing to understand is when we write, so
Yeah.
that's how the Sanskrit grammar functions. If you
Yeah.
write, it is like Om, but when you pronounce, it is Am because
Yeah.
that's the mantra. Am is
Okay.
not a, a word that we have invented. It is important to understand. Am is something that is the basic sound of the universe.
Yeah.
So there is a video of Sadhguru where he explains in detail. I'll just briefly touch upon this.
Okay.
So people who are following Sadhguru since quite some time, they must be familiar with this. But those who are not aware, let me just explain. So this particular sound, it is not related to a particular religion, a particular sect, or a particular belief system. It is the existential sound. So, if you try to utter any sound without touching your tongue to the palate, these are the only three sounds that you can utter. For example, in the experiment that we did in the starting, when you pronounce different words, different sounds, you are using your tongue differently. But without using the tongue, if you have utter, you can only utter a, u, and ma. If you do a, tongue is not touching anywhere. If you do u, again tongue is not touching. If you do again the tongue is not touching. Right? And actually it is not a, u, and ma. If you just do a and slowly close your mouth, it will become automatically become it will become like that. So this is not a human creation. So the words are human creation. For example, Yash or Raghu or Tamal or Meda, these are the words that we came up with. But the sound of is something existential. So when you become silent within you, this reverberation will happen within you. And when you
Okay.
try to say it, it will be this particular sound. And this is something that naturally will happen if you become meditative, but you are working from both the direction. So when you become more and more silent, this reverberation will happen. But if it is not happening, we start doing the reverberation and we go into that state. And as every form has a sound attached to it, a reverberation attached to it. If you put any sound into an oscilloscope, you will get a form,
Yeah.
right? So that means that every vibration, every sound has a certain form. So similarly, every form has a certain sound. So the entire existence, the fundamental vibration is this. And I will not go into the detail right now, but you just remind me personally if you want. I can share that video where Sadhguru has
Okay.
elaborated in a very detailed way. So when we
Yeah.
are doing the mantra chanting, it is best that we do the arm. Whenever the om is there, it's the arm. Write it. In writing, it is om. But when you are doing the chant, it
Okay.
is arm.
Thank you.
It will have a powerful impact because chant is less of a meaning and more of the vibration, what we are doing with that vibration. So the vibrational impact will be optimal if you do the arm chanting. And actually, there is
Oh.
a 40-minute arm initiation where
Oh.
we teach you arm in a like very elaborate way, and we do it in a very powerful way
Okay.
because uh, I think it cannot be done online. Achinta, can we do that online? I don't think so. Arm initiation only happens offline. So we do this
Yes,
in our retreat.
you could see if the app has the practice guidelines online. We could check it out on.
I will check. So we teach this in retreats where the proper initiation happens into the arm. But yes, do the arm when you do the chant.
Okay.
Yeah, I will share.
I just wanted to share for the benefit of the group also. Uh, Yesterday, we talked about insight into impact of sound on human thing. Now there are a couple of experiments. If you can get the video on YouTube. It is called as Masuru Emoto experiments. The impact of sound on crystallography and also on the human beings and expression of gratitude, how the crystals respond in beautiful way it grows. So if interested people can check with this YouTube on Masuru Emoto experiments.
Thank you for sharing, Raghuji. Yeah, I have seen those videos and we'll definitely share that again, the link along with the arm video because it's a very
I like
insightful.
that yesterday experiment. I liked it very much.
It clearly demonstrates the power of vibration and the power of sound. So thank you for sharing. We'll also share the link in the group.
Any other questions? Okay. So now that we have learned two chants, we have a small guidelines that you could. You can see my screen. So now that you have learned both Nirvana Shatakam and the Mahamrityunjaya mantra as part of your daily sadhana, you can do this. You can do the Nirvana Shatakam 3 cycles and Mahamrityunjaya mantra 21 cycles. You need not worry about counting them and making sure which cycle I am in. We'll make sure to share the recording that would be helpful for you. So that will keep the counting for you and it will naturally stop after 21 cycle of Mahamrityunjaya mantra or 3 cycles of Nirvana Shatakam. I think Yashana will share that with you. So you can use that as a support and you can start doing the chant as part of your daily sadhana. Let's say you're not able to do it while you're doing your daily sadhana. You can sit any time with the chant. So you can sit whenever you have time, sit with the chant and do the cycles. And you can keep your eyes closed and do it. Maybe just for a few times. If you're not regular with the words, you can take the support of the words. If you wish to, you can even take a bath and light a oil lamp. So this will also help you more. And you can, in terms of Nirvana Shatakam, you can keep the chant going even if it's not going loud, the chanting is not happening loud. You can keep it on your mind constantly when you're cooking or when you're working. So it's up to you. But definitely, it'll be good if you can start uh, including the chants as part of your daily sadhana. Yes? Okay. I think we are good for today then. So please start. Yes, Prabhak. You're on mute. I am not able to hear you.
Sorry.
Yes.
Please share in your voice the Nirvana Shatakam full.
My voice?
Yes,
My
please.
there is okay. I'll share it, but there is the drum version that will really be vibrant for you. I
No,
don't have drums with me.
without the drum, your voice is very melodious. I mean, when we are cooking and all that, I can just switch on that and keep it and say along, so that makes it easier to learn.
Definitely. I will reach out to Yashana and we'll send it to you.
He put that message to Yashana yesterday itself.
Is it okay? Okay, fine. Okay, Akka, I'll ask Anna and I'll do it. Sure. Yes, in the group we'll do it. Yes. Any other questions? Any other concerns? I'll also make sure, as Ajayana was mentioning, I'll make sure to just clarify the Trambakam or Triambakam for you all by tomorrow. That's in my mind. Okay. We'll close with an invocation. Those who are wearing spectacles can keep them aside. Please hold Brahma Mudra, right palm over your left palm. Close your eyes. We'll do the invocation together. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityormamritangamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for joining us today. Namaskar.